right? Like, the airport security, this was genuinely the first time that I had a problem with it, right? Because you have to remember that I had to ship back, like, a lot of my electronics and everything, right? I had to ship back a lot of my, like, the computer, like, oh my gosh, it was awful. But, so, when I arrived back, right? When I arrived back, I was just, like, rolling my, like, 4 bags down, right? I was like rolling my, like, I had to get another luggage, like another big old luggage. Thank you, Kai, for the 40. Thank you. It was good, but I had to get, like, so I had like 4 giant bags that I was just like wheeling down, and the security guy stops me, and he's just like, "You got 4 bags there," and I'm like, "Oh wait, sorry, wait, no, he wasn't taller than me. I was like, yeah, I got 4. He like asked for my passport. He's just like, all right, where are you coming from? I was just like, the UK. And then he's just like, how long have you been staying there? 4 months? And then he thought he thought that I was doing something suspicious, because the look that he gave me after I said that I was in the UK for 4 months and I was coming back with 4 giant luggage bags, like, so he stopped me and he was just like, all right, I'm gonna need you to like go up here. And then he started to like search like my bags and everything. And originally, right, when he asked what were you doing there, I was just like, hanging out with friends. And that's all I said. I didn't say anything about like jobs or anything. Like, I didn't want to tell this guy that the reason why I went to the UK for 4 months was to dance in front of a camera. So that's not what I did. But basically, so I went there, and then he asked, okay, so he asked, what do you do for work? And then I was just like, okay, time to rip the band-aid off. And I said, yeah, I'm an online content creator. And then he goes like, oh, how many followers do you have? And then as soon as I told him how many I had, immediately wasn't suspicious of me anymore. He was just like, oh, wow. like originally, like I could tell that he thought that I was like doing something illegal. But afterward, he was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then he was like talking about it. You can tell that he has like an understanding of it and everything. And then his friend comes over to like help like search through all of my luggage and everything. Which, by the way, it was the funniest thing to be searched by airport security. Have them open up the bag and it's just filled with Ranboo plushies. It's just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to explain that. We just kind of looked at each other. Like, and then just moved on. Like, he opened it up and it was just like filled with like it was like filled with all of those were in my bag. And I was just like, oh god, this is terrible. And then his friend comes over, and then like the first guy's just like, hey, this guy's a YouTuber. He's got like 3.6 million. He's just like, and the other guy's like, wow, do you know Mr. Beast? And now I could do 2 things here. I could say no, which is mostly true, or I could impress him and say yes, because Mr. Beast responded to me once on Twitter. So I said yes. I said yes. And then he was just like, whoa, that's awesome. You know Mr. Beast? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Not really. Then like for the rest of the time it was very, very like nice. They were all very, very lovely. But like before I told them what I did, they were so suspicious of me. And it was because I was just wheeling down like these like giant 4 bags. Like they thought I was gonna like, oh, I don't know what they thought I was carrying, but it obviously wasn't, you know, just plushies. Oh my god. But yeah, so that was my ordeal with airport security. It was, oh my god, it was the funniest thing actually, because I was just like it was the weirdest thing, because if I just didn't tell them that I was a content creator, imagine just how incredibly suspicious it would be. Like, I'm bringing back like all this electrical equipment, all these like wires and cords into the airport. Oh no, it'd be awful. It'd be terrible. Oh man. Yeah, and on the way there as well, I got stopped again. Actually, like on the way there I got stopped as well. And then he was just like it was I had to stop myself from laughing at this, because what he did was he opened up my backpack, pulled out my laptop, stared at me with just a blank expression and went, "So, you're a gamer?" And I just went, "Uh-huh." And I was so close to just laughing there. He just took out the laptop, went, So you're a gamer, and then put it back, and like, oh my god, it was the weird. That is like the weirdest things that was like the weirdest trip that I